2nd and 5. Rides the back on the option to give. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Sooners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Trying to do it on the ground. And the Sooners get enough for the 1st down.
And how about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
Caught behind the line. It's James. At the 35, he's open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Sooners! They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Williams looking for a man. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give is to Williams. Got the 1st down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
Yeah, and we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth. But, you know, football's evolved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality and assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's James. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Got a man, it's James. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Yeah, and this offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in 1st downs. They find a way to continue to move the football, run, pass, so much balance. This offense is so good.
The Sooners have this offense rolling. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Williams will pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Never a doubt. Right down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Quick completion on the out route. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Fires on the move. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. At the 35, he's got room. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
And the draw play, you know, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting the big TFL.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, it's James. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And a great job understanding where you're at on the field. And I know it sounds very simple, but I run that out route, I start getting towards the sidelines. I got to feel it. I don't have time to look down as the ball's coming to me. Great job catching it and getting that foot in bounds.
They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Here's the handoff. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, all right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Williams will pass. Catch in the middle, it's Tatum. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's James. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're testing the right side here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Sooners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Williams looking for a man. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Fitted in the window. And the Sooners are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stop just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the 1st down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quickly complete.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
And look, I know they don't have a big explosive play on this drive, but you gotta love the way the quarterback is making good decisions. He's reading coverage. The ball is going where it needs to go, and as a result, this offense is piling up 1st downs.
Williams will pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively 1st half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Sooners can really attack on this second and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's James. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Sooners have their offense in high gear. Williams looking for a man. Got a man. It's Thomas. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Tatum. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's trying to get it in. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The Sooners will try to put one on the board. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown! Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Williams will pass, using the quick game. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tatum. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. The Sooners pick up the 1st down.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's got it on the right. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Wheeler. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The quick out. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Williams looking for a man. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion. Good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown! So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day, dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. The give as they work on that clock. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Looking for space, it's Tatum. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position.
Wide open spaces. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown! They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit. That's why their ranking is so...
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. The give is to Williams. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like, when you look that good coming off the bus, those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time